Hey guys, you do not want to go anywhere. Today I'm going to show you guys the newest Luke Skywalker Neopixel Lightsaber that's got 3 crazy features and a wickedly affordable price. It looks good on display, feels good in your hand, it's going to be easy on your wallet. So come hang out guys, yeah! Hey Star Wars fans, thank you so much for clicking on my video. This is Finding a Force, where I cover everything Star Wars, from video games to theme parks and especially lightsabers. Yeah. And I'm super excited. Today I'm going to be showing you guys another design of my favorite lightsaber of all time, the Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi Neopixel Lightsaber, with 3 awesome features you guys have to check out. Although, for some of you new Star Wars fans, you might think of this as the Book of Boba Fett Luke Jedi Master training Grogu lightsaber, which is cool. All Star Wars fans are welcome here. Before I dive into this video, please take a moment to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the like button because it tells YouTube I make good content. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, yeah. Now this beautiful and incredibly affordable Luke Skywalker lightsaber comes from a company that you've seen me review several times before, Vader Sabers. Family man, Star Wars fanatic, and lightsaber installer. This actually got custom weathered by the owner himself, which is really hard to find these days, and I'll show you the design in just a little bit. But again, the affordable price of this Luke Skywalker Neopixel lightsaber. Now it has a Xenopixel soundboard, which means I can use the app on my phone to adjust everything. The kind of blaster deflect I want, which font I'm selecting, the volume, the color. It makes it so easy. You have to have the app. The new Xenopixel V3, I think, comes standard on all the Xenopixel sabers that you buy from now on, and it's amazing. Just for the volume. Without the app, you have 3 choices: loud, medium, and mute. And sometimes the medium might even be too loud for you depending on where you are. So without having to take out the SD card and make changes to the config and stuff, all you have to do is get your app out and lower it down to like 20% and you're good to go. So really, the app at first to me looked kind of gimmicky, but like I said, every font, you can scroll from 2 to 30 like that. And then when you get to 30, easily change the color you want, the type of blade that you want. And oh my gosh, knowing exactly how much battery you have left, like the percentage, is totally awesome. Now, like always, this lightsaber comes with everything you need to get started, including the blade, a stand, a charger, instructions, tools, like everything you need. And it's for the low price of only $349. Now, to get it custom weathered to look more in-universe is only $50 more, and another $50 will upgrade you to a Profi premium soundboard over the Xenopixel. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons between the 2 soundboards because you can't use an app to make any changes to your Profi saber, although there's a lot of benefits to Profi sabers, and they can, like the wicked cool effects you can do with the blade. So personally, I recommend getting it weathered and upgrading for the Profi. It's a really tough choice though, because the Xenopixel is so convenient. You get the app out, you keep it close to the saber, and you can adjust everything super easy. Can we just take a minute here to mention that this lightsaber single-handedly shaped the millions of childhoods who saw Luke Skywalker Kadoosh burst out this green lightsaber on Jabba's barge in Return of the Jedi. I mean, fans must have gone crazy back in '83, and I really hope most of you guys got to see Return of the Jedi in theaters. I know I did. I took my son, we got dressed up, made it a whole thing, had a great time. So let's start with the design and one of the coolest parts of this lightsaber. There you go, guys. Feast your eyes on this beautiful Luke Skywalker Neopixel lightsaber. So as you can tell, this is not super chrome, and that's what I love about getting sabers weathered. They look more in universe, and you don't have to worry about fingerprints at all. You can enjoy it. You don't have to think about wiping it down afterwards and all that stuff, right? So for a little extra, you can get this really subtle in-universe weathering, but he really kind of etched it up to make it look worn, not too much. You can ask for heavy weathering, but I like, mild to moderate weathering. Let's start down here with the pummel cap. It has great volume. You'll hear that in a second. Now, I got a tip for you guys. The tri-ring on a lot of sabers is loose. This one was loose, and all I did to make it nice and stiff, haha, yes, Yoda, I know, is I put 1 drop of Loctite super glue in this end and 1 in that end. And I left it like this, let it dry, and now it just kind of gunked up the connection enough to where it's not jingling, it's not hitting the saber, it's not gonna make a tapping dent on the lower grip portion here. It's got this signature chunky pummel area. The cap, you know, is well vented. He even made sure to weather that. So I appreciate that. That looks great. And again, it has all the major and even minor details of this Luke Skywalker lightsaber. So the first coolest thing about this saber is that these arrows light up.
Power on.
Look at that. Bam. That is an extremely hard feature to find at this price point. The clip card and the neck are a matching copper color. This is very accurate to the prop because copper was actually used for this neck piece here. So the colors look great, very deep and rich. Even though there's 2 buttons here, the saber is a single button activation. Like I said, Xenopixel V3 board. Check this out. Just like in the deleted cave scene, you can slide the card back and forward. That's just kind of a neat detail. I don't think you need to access in there, but kind of cool that it can do that. Now these don't just look pretty, but what they do is they actually will blink for you
Volume low.
and help you control and make adjustments to the saber. The signature ringed upper grip, they are idealized, which is my favorite. For any of you who have like OCD tendencies, the movie style are uneven and not perfect for the prop, but I like the idealized myself. Feels great. It hasn't been laser etched to like cut your hands or anything like that. He even paid attention to detail and weathered the neck and of course the emitter. Now this is the second most awesome part of this saber. Now if you guys have been watching my channel, I told you guys like over a year or 2 ago, I was looking everywhere for a Luke Skywalker lightsaber that had an emitter that extended so that I could use it to duel and have fun with my son. And that, my friends, is exactly what this has. A display emitter, and also a dueling extended emitter, which gives you a good 1 inch, which is the bare minimum you need to really enjoy a saber, in my opinion. Look at that. Ready to go for a blade, and thanks to Vader Sabers, who really pays attention to detail, he also weathered the extended blade emitter. So I'm telling you guys, this is gonna look great on your shelf. It feels great in the hand. It's super nice and lightweight, definitely made more of like an aluminum, great lightweight saber. Now let's stop goofing around and put a blade in it. So while I'm putting a blade in it, I wanna show you guys there are actually 3 retention screw areas for maximum stability. And in my opinion, the best retention screws, if you can, to use are 1 in the front and 1 in the side. To make a 90-degree angle, because if you screw it in from the front and back, it can still wobble side to side. Pro tip, let's do something about this mood lighting, shall we? All right, guys, here we go. So of course, with the Xenopixel V3, we also have gesture controls. Yes! And got this excellent, the Sun Luke Skywalker sound font. And you cannot forget that this Xenopixel V3 has accent sounds, probably the biggest game changer for the budget soundboards. There you go, you hear that? Blast deflect. Such cool Star Wars sounds, man. I love those. Lock up. Yes! Luke's like Force Punch from Battlefront 2. Force effects, don't forget about those. Nice. Sounds really clean. And it can get as loud as you want. This is at like 40% because I wanted to get like the crisp, clear sound. I didn't want to overpower my voice, but I mean, this thing gets super loud. For conventions or outside. And I can't forget to mention the third coolest thing about this lightsaber is that all you have to do is unscrew the very pommel cap here. The entire chassis comes out with a nice easy recharge port right there. A lot of chassis are fixed and then you have to move the whole saber wherever you need to go to charge it. But this little chassis is much easier to kind of set aside next to the wall to charge. Let's see what else we got on here.
The second.
Oh, now we got this flame blade we got going on here. I tell everyone all the time, I know it looks yellow. It's the way the camera picks up the light. Flame red, and check out the base. I love that. It is so cool. Got an extra accent of white kind of powering the flame through the blade. Oh, that's mean, man. Dark-sided Luke, man. If he ever went to the dark side, joined his dad. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see that? Yeah. Woo! Lock up on there. Yes.
The champion.
Oh, yeah. Let's see that again. Ooh, yeah. That's got to be a Mace Windu. Got a beautiful purple color. On the app, it's really easy to pick any color you want, which can be actually kind of challenging if you don't use the app. Yes. Little tip drag there. So thank you so much again to Russell and Vader Sabers for sending me this awesome Luke Skywalker Neopixel Lightsaber. My favorite design of all time. Obi-Wan's a close second depending on the day. I don't know how I feel, but thank you guys so much for watching to the end of my video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this design of Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. And I'll make sure to see you in the next one, guys. As always, please take care, be safe out there, and have an awesome Star Wars day. Yeah.